Some other things of note. Nelson is not in attendance. He did not show. If you've been following me, you know and understand what that means. 2, Oaks is back to giving the Heil Hitler. Got him again. But 3, there was a greater focus on Irene, even though he's frailer than Oaks. But remember, I had the dream on 9/11, 3 in the morning. And so I'm paying attention to the bigger picture here to see what will result. But that's the Jewish God. If he doesn't do anything, I'm still going to retire. I want to retire. I'm only doing these videos to try to save your lives, even as much as this angers and infuriates Mormons to send some of the most vile hate that has ever been spewed by man on the face of the history of the earth. So, yeah, this is a very scary time, and Mormons are being played as fools, being led as lambs to the slaughter by this church. And I can't save you. It's up to you. And all I wanted was Zion so that I can retire. And if there is going to be no Zion, and if the Mormon God doesn't do his thing after having done his whole thing the whole latter days, he quits, then I'm still going to retire, but with the knowledge that we're all doomed this presidential election, because that's what Oaks was talking about with the leaked sister missionary, that 2020 was a test run for 2024, the second coming of Jesus, aka utter destruction, not actual Jesus. So now I'm doing a completely separate video dedicated to commentary on Oaks's talk. On April, he came out and said, your underwear is your symbolism of bondage to this church. So all of a sudden he's starting to talk on how this year, Come Follow Me, is on the Book of Mormon. It says all, black and white, male and female. He's a racist. He's a sexist. We know this. He hates the poor. We know this. So him quoting the scripture does not mean what he says it means, or doesn't mean what it says it means. He means something else. And so it's a purposely deceptive of him. He is a prosecutor. He knows how to twist words to win his case for his client, which he's a prosecutor, so he sends innocent people down the river, as we have spies hanging outside in the flower garden where they should not be. And it seems like they were little kids too. And so now he's trying to draw a connection to a kite. And so the question is, do I just keep rambling on until he says something abusive, which he will, and keep coming back over and over again? Or do I just wait until he finally says something abusive? See, he's doing the pre-thing that I do for my videos, and everybody says, get to the point. There it is. The string is the covenants, and they're hanging by a thread. Oh my God, no. See, celestial heights. See? Jesus' higher law, celestial law, highest degree of the celestial kingdom, polygamy. child bride polygamy. You gotta understand what these guys are saying to you. Otherwise, you're going to be confused if you're at the lower rung of the level of Mormon knowledge. You are not going to understand what he's getting away with here, what he's confessing. As that sister missionary from Las Vegas came out and exposed and leaked his talk to them back in 2020, before everything hit the fan that year, and says, this is only a test. It's not the end of the world. Jesus is not coming this year. It's in 2024. And so, yeah, this is pure evil. So now he's talking about the doctrines, and he's mixing rituals with the doctrines. Baptism is a ritual, it's not a doctrine. The symbolism behind it is a theology mixed with doctrine, because doctrine comes from the theology, but he's purposely confusing what doctrine is. He's not properly separating them out. And as a prosecutor, he knows better than to do this. Because a good defense lawyer would expose him in front of the judge. Yeah, he says Joseph Smith, and talked about the different places and included going west, as if that was all part of it. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Lorenzo Snow's. Oh, yes! Look it up in Wikipedia. Lorenzo Snow, The Windows of Heaven. It never happened. Here he is, the Thomas B. Marshall Lorenzo Snow. Yes. Oh, crap. And I'm getting hacked in the middle of this. And so, yes, he brought up the family proclamation and the revealed name of the church, that Jesus is angry with Joseph Smith for getting it wrong. Joseph Smith is too stupid. He can't get the name of the church right. Dear God. He's flipping the script. We're hated for hating you. Atmosphere of enmity. Oh, ooh, he's throwing in lawmaking. Ooh, wow! And this is exactly what he's doing with the family, or not the family, religious freedom movement. What he is claiming of other people trying to ruin the courts is what they're doing with religious freedom, to ruin the courts, to ruin the Constitution. They've already got religious freedom. They don't need more religious freedom, because to get more religious freedom means you're taking away religious freedom from others, and you're taking away other rights from others. He knows this, and here he is trying to flip the script, talking about needing to change the courts, change the laws, change... And now he says the spirit of contention is of the devil. He's flipping the script. He's contending. It's just unbelievably evil. And he doesn't want you to recognize it, because most people don't even know. They just go, oh yeah, living prophet of Jesus is telling me to hate people. This guy is pure evil. Evil. He's saying it's Jesus' fault for teaching this. Jesus taught other commandments other than the one I just told you, to overthrow the government. Oh, Jesus used the same manner of language to the Jews as he did to the Nephites. Has nothing to do with plagiarism. Plagiarism is proof of the truth of the Book of Mormon. What a dumbass. I told you I'm drooling for him. Too bad I'm retiring Monday. I've got the whole playlist of his talks, so I'm ready to go, but, dear God, an unselfish love for one's fellow man, as he talked about taking away your agency and subjecting you to the church bondage. Oh my God. Just horrifying. Horrifying. Yes, please. I hope that the ones who've been sending me those kind of abusive comments will stop, as he has just encouraged Mormons to go around and tell other people that their words are harmful and abusive to the church. That's the whole point. Mormons don't see themselves as being abusive. Oh my God. Contention is a choice. He just thinks you're stupid. He talks one thing and he won't do it himself, as he spews the contrary. Unbelievable. Adversaries should look for common ground. You see, this is where he is in denial that people can have differing beliefs and that they are their truth, which was a movement that began and died quickly, I hope. My truth, which came from deep state Dems, by the way. And so MAGA then flipped the script on it to claim that their lies are truth. Specifically, they've been doing it since I was a kid, to accuse people of being ugly. Hey, I'm just telling the truth, you're ugly. And they purposely ignore the fact that there is truth and then there's opinion. And just because you have an opinion doesn't mean it's true. Because let God prevail. He's quoting Nelson. Let God prevail. Do you know where that came from? He's hoping you forgot. It's a false translation that they are pushing as new doctrine. It means Mormon Jesus must prevail over all else. Truth, screw truth. Jesus must prevail. Christianity, Jesus? No. Mormon Jesus must prevail. The Jews? Oh, hell no. Islam? No. And he's trying to say, build on common beliefs. He just said it. And yet, there he is. Let God prevail. That's not a common belief. Oh my God. He says, avoid what is harsh and harmful. like saying, let Mormon God prevail? Was that quick? It was quick. Weird. Just pure evil. Okay, so all the other ones still being saved. 36%. And then we'll load them all up. I'm telling you, this is why I don't like listening to conference. Just so much falsehood. When I am able to read and understand what I read and know they're lying. Outright, blatantly lying. They're pushing a false doctrine that is harmful and dangerous when believed and implemented by Mormons. Just abominable. So I'm having to sacrifice picture quality memes at the beginning of my videos for this conference because I got to get these out before the next session.